Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Crystle Sky. I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you feel called to it. Today's video I wanted to jump into and just really kind of first of all welcome everybody that's stopping by this channel. Whether you do subscribe or not subscribe, we are so thankful to your soul. We love you here. And make sure to become a part of the Mustang community, because that is what we're trying to grow here. And that is the community that we want to really create is a beautiful community of free spirits and beautiful Mustangs. And I wanted to tell you guys something that I realized I hadn't mentioned in any of the videos, but I am a mom of dogs, goats, and horses. And one of our horses, she actually is a Mustang. So that's another reason why the Mustang community is something that's really special to me as well, because my horse daughter is a Mustang. And so, I just think that that's a beautiful thing. So jumping back into the video of what I want to talk about today is, the different topics that kind of just float around. And one of them that I really wanted to talk about is something that I myself is still working on, and that's having compassion for myself. I think that in today's society, it's so fast-paced, and I also think that we are always putting other people first and having compassion for the neighbor, the person at the grocery store, the tax person, but sometimes we forget to have compassion towards ourselves. And like the video that we talked about previously with this gratitude and the self-love, I think that compassion is something that's another important topic that not too many people talk about. I think that it gets sometimes overlooked. And, compassion is something that is just as valuable as self-love, because they all sort of tie together. I think they all kind of, have like the same kind of energy to them. And compassion is something that I myself am still learning. I'm still being good to myself, but I'm also still having to learn that I have to be patient with myself and compassionate towards anything that I'm doing, whether it's talking to a friend or being at the grocery store. I have to have compassion towards myself. And most of you guys are probably thinking, like, how do you do that when you're talking to a neighbor? Or, when you're talking to somebody, you want to engage in the conversation, that's for sure. And you want to have compassion towards them. Then you want to also have compassion towards yourself when you're speaking, and really listening to what you're saying, and try your hardest to say positive words, not only for the other person, but for your own being and your own subconscious. And having compassion towards yourself when you're grocery shopping is giving yourself the opportunity to not rush out of there. Just really be patient and compassionate to what is it that you want to look at in the grocery store? What is it that you want to try? If there's passion fruit and you've never had that before, you might want to try it. And being compassionate to what you're wanting. I think that that's a very valuable thing. And not being hard on yourself. I think compassionate and energy and not being hard on yourself also kind of tie in together, because you don't want to be hard on yourself. And I think today, in today's society, I think many of us are hard on ourselves. Sometimes I'm very hard on myself, and sometimes my family members can be hard on themselves, and I notice it. And I really wanted to make this video because whoever might be traveling by, you might be looking through YouTube, you might happen to come across this video, and maybe you're coming across it because maybe you just needed to hear somebody actually telling you it's okay to not be hard on yourself, and to actually give yourself grace and love and compassion, and knowing that you're just a valuable being, knowing that you're beautiful and you matter, and people love you on this channel. I do mean it when I say that I pray for people that I've never met. I really do. Maybe one of these days I'll show you how I do my little prayer. trying to change your religion or your beliefs or anything, but I'm just trying to show you guys what I do for myself. And I really do. I send prayers out for people I don't know and affirmations for people that I don't know, because I think that it's just really good to love yourself but also the community. And those of you that are having a hard time with being hard on yourselves and not compassionate, the first thing that I would recommend doing is really taking 5 minutes out of your day, 5 minutes, and reflecting on how you can treat yourself better. Maybe by telling yourself a mantra. I've said with the self-love that you can tell yourself that you love yourself 9 times. And that's an important thing, but having compassion is a little bit different in the sense of, instead of telling yourself, man, I should have did this different, you can say, I really attempted this and I'm proud of that attempt, but I'm going to make it better next time because I learned what I did and how I could have done it better. So really challenge yourselves to do positive self-talk, to nurture your subconscious and to reprogram your beliefs to make them better than they've ever been before. And have compassion while you're doing these disciplines, because it is a discipline and the discipline takes practice. So just remember that compassion and love and value are things that you should really, really, really invest in. And sometimes that investment emotionally is a beautiful reward. So those of you, again, that are coming to this video, maybe you just needed to hear some words to tell you that you're valuable and you're worth it. And it's okay if you make mistakes. It's okay if everything's not perfect. It's okay. And you're a beautiful being. You matter to this world. And we're so thankful to have you on this channel to even just be watching this video. So wherever you are, day or night, we send you our love, of course. Remember to always celebrate your victories and your wins, no matter how big or how small they are. Know that you have tons of love on this channel and beautiful energy that we're sending you. So have an amazing, amazing, amazing just day or night. And thank you for watching this video. Namaste. Yeah.